So there's a 2 video here. I'm feeling quite inspired to make these right now. So we're going to make a cooking guide. Not done one of those for a while. Seems like a nice thing to do. I'm just going to put this fat bread I made earlier. It's going to go in the oven. So if you give me 2 minutes to be able to beat that into the thing, I will. Perfection. Is this still recording? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to make burgers. So for burgers, we're going to need this, which is beef mince. I've just got 20% fat because I just drain it away. It doesn't really matter. It's burgers, right? Vegetable oil. Flour. Doesn't matter, self-raising or plain or whatever, it doesn't actually really matter. It's just a binding agent. Salt. Now, there is a method that uses eggs, but given I'm allergic to eggs, I'm not going to do that. So now we're going to have the addition of other things. Pepper. I just put a little bit of sage because it's herby. And that's it. Now the utensils we're going to need are one hand. Now one of these, I need to actually clean it, right? It's kind of a mess right now. And this is the new chest. Well, it's not new, it's been in our family for years, but I've just been given it. One of these. A pan of mini fryings. There's my cool coat. You can look at that. It's a East German Grenztruppen coat. Grenztruppen is a East German border guard, like their Checkpoint Charlie kind of do. The more you know, right? So I'm going to clean this. This is actually going to give you a quick sidestep from the cooking, because this is what you need, right? A quick sidestep away from cooking for a minute, so that I can give a quick guide to those of you who have only ever lived in their parents' house and have no idea how to clean anything. So before cooking, it's important, this is hot by the way, it's important that you clean these things. So there's a quick demonstration. So you see all this stuff in here? This is all like sticky from the bread I made earlier. So you can, there's 2 methods to do this. You can either let it sit out and dry and harden and you wipe it all away, right? It'll just come off because it's a plastic bowl. Or you can soak it and then it'll just easily come away like that. I do the soaking method just because I like it, and then it just kind of easily comes off like that. Just kind of run it under your finger like this. Sometimes it's a bit sticky. It can pose issues. Right, and you're going to put a tiny bit of soap. There's not a lot because the soap thing I use doesn't need a lot of soap. The sponge thing I mean, because it's got like a soap holder in there, so it dispenses soap. As you use, this one's a bit conservative with the soap it gives out though, so it's always good to give it a helping hand. Right, so you're going to have this hot, steamy water. Luckily my tap creates it like that, right? You're going to make till it's hot, then you're going to just scrub around, starting from the bottom in a spiral like this. Then you spiral it out the way like that. And you do it this way, like this, there we go. To the outside, circular motions, as if you clean the body of your car. That guide is coming at some point, the full cleaning and polishing guide, up to order standards. Same with actually, I'm going to do a new boot polishing one. Because I've actually been not lazy and I've been polishing a good military grade shine into my boots. So now that that's like that, I'm going to push this away because the camera's here. So we're going to take the towel and we're going to dry. So we're going to put the towel over like this and we're going to just kind of dry. Any dumbass can, you have to be pretty stupid to not know how to do that. So while we're drying, I'm going to give a shout out to all the people who watch my videos. They're all cool, so let's think, who watches my videos? Jean from work, you watch my videos. Flatter H, you watch my videos. Big John, you watch my videos. Who else watches them? I don't know, but all new people who view, this is the kind of top tier content we make here at the Rage Network /Order official YouTube channel. There you go. Dries and unbox. Right. Now we're going to wash our hands. So, you get some soap. I was going to use dishwashing soap, right? It has the same effect, only this has a degreasing effect, so don't use it too much or it dries your hands out and it feels weird. Right? So I'm going to put something like that. And so many people will do this and then they'll let their hands under the water and they'll go like this. That's retarded, that's so dumb. Right? You rub it in before and it kills all the bacteria and then you wash it off. Okay? You can get the tap running beforehand. Right, like that. And then just so you don't have to touch it when your hands are all kind of clean. Right, so you're going to together like this, rub like that, rub your thumb like this. Okay, this is also good for preventing coronavirus, so, or any other kind of infection. You're going to rub like this, like this, like this. Get your fingers at the back like that, each individual one, like this. Wrists. Then you give, I should have, actually this is really really hot, so I probably should have put some colder water in there. Right, then you're just going to wash it all off, starting kind of face your hands down the way like this. And then you do it like that, and there we go. Then you can just kind of use your pinky to turn it off, or if there's not enough space in my sink, but if there was, you turn it off with your elbow. That's how you should turn off a tap after disinfecting your hands. And you're just going to dry them with this towel, will be fine. Because I've just sanitised them anyway, so with hand sanitizer, so I'm really not at any much of a risk. Right. Now, on to the actual cooking guide. And also, it's important to wash your hands, especially with this one, because it's quite a hands-on dish that we're preparing. So, first things first, we're going to preheat our, this hob. Yeah, it's called a hob. Right. It's kind of minging, but you know, yeah, whatever. To level 4, yeah, or whichever your equivalent of, just kind of a medium, just slightly right of medium, right? So you kind of want the kind of libertarian approach to that. Yeah. Right, so we're going to just dump this into the bowl. We'll tuck this away. You can recycle it. Recycling's gay, so don't do that. Going to put some of this in here. I put a bit too much. Put some in the. Oh god, I put way too much. Right, hang on, I need to pour some of this. I put way too much oil in. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then we're going to add the pepper. Just kind of eyeball it. That much. Perfecto. The herbs. About that much. Sautation need. Salt. About that much, it's fine. Okay, I'm just going to kind of wash that down there. Right. Now we're going to add the flour. The flour acts as a binding agent. Now, this is the bit where you can do it kind of diverge into two different directions. So, you could either add an egg and that'll act as the binding agent, or if you're allergic to eggs, like me, bloody lactose intolerance, yeah. Thanks for that, vaccines, yeah. It's with vaccines. Right, culture of eggs, that's how they make vaccines, and it's giving me a dairy allergy. Right. Even the doctor corroborated that one, so. Just trying not to spill in. So you just put just a little bit, you don't need actually that much flour. But that much, just like a little pinch, you'll be fine. And you take this, and you're going to mash it with your hands. So I'm going to open up this cupboard and kind of give you a downward view of what I'm doing. So, you just kind of take it like this. What the hell is that? It's all red. No, it's chipped. So, what do you want to hear, is it? Right, so you're just kind of going to mash it up like this. You can do this with a spoon, but I prefer it's more fun to get hands on. And it's easier because you kind of just, like a big mincing machine with your hands that squishes this into like a spam-like paste. So you basically want to turn this into basically baby food or like that shit they used to make McDonald's chicken nuggets. They're ready, by the way, don't eat those, they're piping. I used to eat them all the time as like a teenager, they suck. And yeah, I'm not a teenager, so I'm 21. So I'm allowed to call people who are like 18 really dumb. So, anyway. I want to shout out to Owen Gilbride, just passed his driving test, well done. Yeah, there's my last shout out there. So, got it to about this level here, so I'm going to move these two things over here, because I have to disinfect our hands for the next part. So you kind of want to ball it up like this, and I'm just going to do it like this to circle it out and make kind of like an 8 and 2 nutsacks, or just one nutsack with 2 nuts in it. I guess that's more apt, right? So and then you're just kind of going to squish it down, make it into like a burger shape. This is how you make your order approved burger. It just has to be kind of flat. It doesn't matter if it's a circle, unless you're like quite anal about that kind of stuff. Then there should be a circle, I guess. Put it to the side there. This is, by the way, disinfect this as well, like beforehand. I did it already, that's how I know, but I should have included that. Right, there we go. So there we go. Saltationade right there. So then we're just going to put this one in the sink, and you can hear. Actually, I'll just need to wash my hands again. And this is where a property of dish soap comes in handy, because it's a degreaser. It'll take all the sliminess out of what you just did. Right, so we're just going to wash our hands the way I just showed you. That should be going very fast. I'm not fast forwarding it. Oh, ow, 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 ow. So hot and burning. Ow. Ow. Ow, so burning. Okay, like that. And then we dry your newly disinfected hands, and we can move on to step 5. Yes, 2. Yes, very good. So, what we're going to do is, that's not going to work, so I'm just going to do it like this. Oh, I forgot an essential piece of kit that you need. The spatula. Yes. Some oil around the base, there we go. Push it to one side and then yoink. Slap. There we go. And then you let them cook for a bit. And I'm just going to put it on a low heat because I've got other things I need to do while I'm doing this. So I'm going to pack this stuff away, and then I'll get back to you when it's time is to do it. Yeah, to like showcase the next bit. Actually, wait. No, we can do it. We can do a second. We can do another part. Yeah, right. So I'm gonna get the bread bin down. I'm gonna take the bread in Blue Peter fashion. Here's one I made earlier. Here's a little boy announced earlier because it's it's the BBC. I was taking the piss out of, and that's what they do at the BBC. Not me personally. The BBC does that, like Jimmy Savile and stuff. So you're going to bake a slice as thick as you want. Doesn't really matter. I like it about medium. And some people like to double up their burger. I don't. I'm not a double upper. I'm more of a two burgers in one sesh kind of guy. So I'm going to prepare 4 slices of bread, thusly. There we go, and the rest goes back in the bread bin. That's a very lovely shaped piece of bread right there, your stereotypical bread shaped bread. There. And the burgers are sizzling nicely, so we'll get back when it's time to demonstrate the burgers being ready. So we're back. Going to put these back in the cupboard now that we're back. I've actually cleaned up the rest, but I forgot them until just like 2 minutes ago. Also got this thing. This was newly installed by my dear landlord who cares so much and is brilliant and stuff. Oh god, I'm on my fucking face shows. Okay. So like, so we're here with this thing. This thing is actually heavy cool. It can have like fans, these lights, which are quite the epic thing. I'm turn it off, it's extremely light. So anyway, the burgers. We're going to check. These have been on for about, it takes us about 15 minutes on a medium heat and they should be cooked. So we're going to flip them over. I use way too much oil this time, right? But use less oil than me. Or you can use this amount, it's not really that big a deal. Right, I'm going to see if they're ready. And it would appear that yes, the burgers are ready because they're brown all the way through. So, I'm going to take them off the heat. We're going to disengage the heat. Oh shit, we're going to turn this thing on because that is severely burning. So it might be difficult to hear me now, but I'm going to just talk a bit louder. Right, and then move to the other room to finish this off, right? So we're going to spatula up the burger, place it on the prepared pieces of bread. I cut the crust and stuff off. I did eat them. I don't waste food. I just kind of, for presentation reasons, I did this. I'm going to do like that. Okay, here's something you should do. Scrape the bottom of the pan like this while it's still hot and not as sticky. Okay, like that, and then it won't stick as much. So then you're going to place the squares of bread that fits ever so nicely on top. Fits on there thusly. And then you're going to take it through like this to your zone of eating, which mine is here. Order command center desk with my printer and my cool flag and my hand sanitizer. So yeah, there you go. Please guys wait 2 minutes. You just kind of enjoy looking at this fireplace. You're now recording the outro, so that's how you make burgers. So enjoy making your order approved burgers. So order Field Marshal Bradley approves of that with one of these hand gestures. Have a good one.